Okay, we're in a new campsite, which means the car works again. We got it back. Oh my goodness. Do you think that's funny?
We got back.
He thinks that's
back.
We got our car back and it works. It's amazing. Uh-oh. We just lost power. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, so conclusion. So we broke down and we got back to our campsite. We finally got the car to get towed to the shop on Monday. I'm cleaning out this disgusting car because we finally got a tow truck to come and take us to a shop.
Yay!
So we might actually be able to get this thing fixed. So it's Monday morning. We broke down on Saturday afternoon and I called my actual car insurance roadside assistance this morning, and they're sending a tow truck out. They're sending it to the shop that we asked them to send it to. The shop is going to take a look at it today, and he made it sound like it's not going to be a big deal. So I'm really hoping that that's the case.
This is our little outdoor pad and all the stuff that was in our car. The kids are loving it.
Here. That's my seat. Here.
On Tuesday, I got a call from the shop, and they told me that it was that it was a ruptured oil line off of the high pressure oil pump. So nothing on the actual engine was affected. The turbo was okay. This is about best case scenario that you could possibly have. It was still expensive though. We still ended up paying about $1,200 when it was all said and done. That was for them to replace the oil line on both sides of the pump, and they had to get new fittings for them as well because it's an older car. They had to clean everything up, put all new oil in it, new oil filter, blah, 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 blah. So ended up being kind of expensive, but now both those lines have been replaced, so I shouldn't have to worry about those breaking again. And this really was a blessing in disguise. God was watching out for us. When the tow truck driver picked up my car on Monday, he was looking at our tires and he noticed that the sidewalls were starting to crack, even though we had quite a bit of tread left on the tires themselves. So he looked, and apparently they all have a date of manufacture on there, which I had no idea. And he said that tires really should be replaced regardless of the tread after 7 to 8 years or after 5 to 6 years or so is what he said. That's what's recommended. So these tires were made in 2010, which means they're almost 8 years old. And they were starting to basically fall apart. And in our situation, towing this really heavy car, towing the trailer, all the kids in it, we do not want to take any chances when it comes to something like that because your probability for a blowout is very high at that point. Whoa! So, so he let us know about that, and we ended up getting brand new tires on the car, which, you know, that was expensive too. That was another $1,000 for this thing. So it was a very expensive weekend. And of course that really hurts, but I feel really good because now, you know, we had no idea that we were running the risk of a blowout like that, and that could have happened at any point, and that could have been catastrophic. So, you know, this really was a blessing in disguise, and the car is okay. We got brand new tires, which now actually ride a lot smoother and a lot quieter than they used to, so that's great. So yeah, you know, problem is fixed. Everything is good now. It was quite an adventure. We're really fortunate to end up in the park that we ended up in because everybody there was so nice. Hold on a second. There's no such thing as a sit-down interview when you have 4 little kids without having to get up halfway through to take care of somebody. But that's what this trip is all about. Thanks for checking out our video of our adventures with our breakdown, and so let this be a lesson to you for anybody that doesn't know. There's a DOT stamp on your tires, and the last 4 digits on that stamp are the month and the year that your tires were manufactured. So ours were in like March of 2010, and if your tires are over 5 to 6 years old, you need to start getting them checked regularly. And if you start getting sidewall cracking, that kind of thing, when you're towing heavy loads like this, it's not something that you want to mess around with. I'm sure I know that there's, really?
Hi.
Let's not eat dirt. Let's not eat dirt.
Hi.
There's a lot of different opinions about tires, and I did some research online, and there were opinions all over the board. So just make sure that you take care of your tires and take care of your family. Hey, where are you going? Okay, I think that's it. That's all. Goodbye.